It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. Thanks for joining us. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith. Our game tonight featuring the Cleveland Cavaliers as they go up against the Los Angeles Clippers. Well, it was Los Angeles winning their last game against the Rockets in Houston. That game
We have an interconference affair lined up for you today as the Los Angeles Clippers come in for this one. With that road trip behind them, the Cavaliers ready to perform in front of their hometown fans here in Cleveland. And, of course, Lance Stephenson. Without his presence, they'll have to overcome the hole there.
Kevin, I thought he was really an important player for them, undervalued and not given the credit he deserved. That's not to say the trade was a mistake, but I think they'll miss him more than you might expect.
You know, chemistry-wise, I agree with you, Clark, because he was a glue guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of held things together for them in a few areas, and so not having him around might take some getting used to.
All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Inside, it's Griffin and Jordan. Jay out there with Chris Paul. And it's Navarro in at the 3 spot. Here's Irving. The Clippers getting the bucket. Irving double team. And Thompson kicks to James. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. James has got 5 now.
I tell you what, guys, it's going to be a tough day on this defense if he's got the A game rolling tonight.
Pass to Navarro. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. The shot's good from Jordan. Last season, DeAndre Jordan was as efficient as it gets on offense. A dunking machine, we know for sure. His defense is maybe the best individually at the rim in the league. He covers a lot of area.
He does. And Jordan did have almost all of his points come right at the rim. And you talked about that efficiency. How about 71% field goal percentage?
About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Smith kicks to LeBron. Down to... Whoa! That's not as easy as he made it look, guys. You've got to have some skills to pull that baby off.
Well, he's got plenty of those skills necessary.
And you know what? That man can climb a ladder.
And the highlight reel replay brought to you by Kia. Good stuff on that Kia Slam Cam. And so here's Cleveland. The Clippers getting the bucket. And it's Smith penetrating. Jordan with the rebound. The Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a 1-footer. Come on now.
Cleveland with the ball. They trail by 1. Coming off that loss against the Nets.
You know what? A lot of three-pointers, but for me more so, it was the shot selection on those three-pointers. I just felt like they were just too trigger-happy from downtown.
You know, Greg, sometimes you're able to shoot your way out of a slump, but they just kept making things worse. Sometimes the harder you try, the worse it gets.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up. The Clippers shooting their first free throws of this.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results. Well done again. He doesn't have the same problems at the line that plague some of the NBA's other big men.
Irving drives in. A 3-ball. And LeBron with the basket, the assist by Irving. And that's 10 points for LeBron. The Clippers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. And now we'll go to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with David Blatt.
He knows a big part of winning this game will come down to how well they can guard Blake Griffin. He said it all comes down to positioning and preventing him from getting inside, both on and off the ball. And guys, he's willing to concede some open jump shots to Griffin to do that. We'll see if Griffin can make them pay for it. Back to you.
All right, Doris. And the Clippers have possession after LeBron James's miss. Navarro, the pass to Paul. Here's Jordan. And he goes in for the dunk.
A delicious dime from Chris Paul there.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Outside Irving. Irving double team. And a wide open look for James. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. That's 12 points for LeBron.
He is getting it done on the offensive end. 5 buckets through 7 shots.
Here's Navarro, covered by Smith. Three-pointer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Clippers team.
And remember, they won both games in this matchup last year. No small feat.
2 of the top teams in their respective conferences, guys. You want to be at your best against top-caliber competition. Well, you see Blake Griffin, and he is known for his huge dunks and ability to score, but he is a very well-rounded power forward. He's one of the best power forward passers in the league.
And good on the second, so he makes them both. And for Griffin in his passing, often you'll see him set up teammates, Greg, for easy looks and dunks.
And with the amount of times that teams have to double team Griffin, that's huge. I mean, even when he's not scoring due to defenses focusing on him, he can still impact the game with his passing.
Here's Paul. J.R. Smith making his last shot. Here's Jordan. No good. Jefferson with some nice D. And the pass to Irving. Jefferson dishes to LeBron. He feeds it to Smith. Jefferson setting the pick for Smith. Goes back up. No good. He's off to a slow start. 1 for 4 so far.
No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. Well, the first thought from the D there was to protect the rim, so good idea to take the 3 in transition. And did not seem happy about how things are going on right now, and maybe wants to make some changes.
I agree. I mean, just was not comfortable with the way things were set up at that particular time. And in that case, I think it's the right thing to do.
Now here's James. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but he was the ultimate two-way player. Defensively, also doing a great job. A couple blocks in that game as well.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
It's stolen by Jefferson. Here's Irving. So they take the lead.
Boy, such outstanding patience and decision-making for them offensively.
Absolutely. Their ball movement has been outstanding, and they're piling up the assists.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Anderson Varejau's checked in for Jefferson. Mon Shumpert has come in for Tristan Thompson. And Mo Williams subbed in for Smith. And the shot is good.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Cleveland moving it around. Nobody near Irving. Drains the 19-footer. Irving's got his 3rd basket of the night. Clippers trail by 3. Kicks it to Paul. Out to the wing. Here's Navarro. The putback. Throws it down with the quick putback jam.
And at 4 or 5 now, a nice start. I mean, he looks ready to make an impact offensively. So far, so good.
Irving attacking. Out to Shumpert. Wide open. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Shumpert's got his first 2 points.
You know, one aspect of their play today that's really been tight and far superior is their passing.
And that kind of flow can be elusive, but the great offenses have it, and that's just what they've shown here tonight.
Here's Navarro. What a tremendous game he played against Houston. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
He continues to fill it up. Just 1 miss in his 6 attempts.
Taken away. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
And that's the classic 1-2 punch right there. I mean, nice steal. And then how about the elevation, Kevin, on the finish?
And Greg, nothing. spurs some quick offense like a great play defensively.
That indicates the importance of great on-the-ball defense, as was displayed right there.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Williams. Richard Jefferson, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. The Clippers in the lead. Here's Navarro. 14 points for him. Varejao comes with the double team. Navarro, the pass to Navarro. Paul, no one around him. Had the space there, but it's offline. Cleveland's gone 3 of 4 on three-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. The shot by Varejao, wide open. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too.
Jordan the screen. Navarro, the pass to Griffin. And stolen by Williams. Double team on Williams. At the elbow, it's James. And he gets it to go. Now it's a 3-point Cleveland lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, I think the defensive aggressiveness on display here has caught him off guard, playing airtight defense and coming up with the steals.
Yeah, and one thing, Clark, I've noticed is how quick their hands have been tonight. Thanks to that, they've gotten a lot of points off of turnover.
Here is Varejao. After the Clippers pick up 2. James left side. All sorts of time. And Cleveland again with the bucket.
An excellent display of passing out there, fellas. I mean, 8 of their last 10 points have been assisted on.
And they just keep finding the open man.
And stolen by LeBron. In transition, here come the Cavaliers. Jefferson on top. Lets it go from deep. Good, and the assist goes to James. Jefferson's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Out to the right wing. Passes it to Navarro. Griffin against LeBron. Griffin's shot is off.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his swing to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
It really makes them a hard team to guard because they space you out so well. The points just keep coming for him this quarter. And just at the right time, too, as they try to narrow the deficit.
The Cavaliers leading by 7. Williams kicks to LeBron. And Griffin sends it back. And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. It's stolen by Jefferson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Feeds it to Williams. To the middle. And the rejection by LeBron. Williams against Paul. Here's LeBron. LeBron with another miss.
And that's the shot he has to take.
Exactly. That's the right look. The decision was good. He just didn't execute.
No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Cavaliers ahead, ending the first quarter on a 12-4 run. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action.